Hey, what's going on, guys? I just want to talk about the potential of Squidgrow. While I think it's extremely undervalued, I only like to talk about projects that I think can actually make people money, because I don't want to look back and feel like I led people into bad decisions. Obviously, Squidgrow has this massive potential. It's kind of being overlooked and undervalued because of who Ship Tooshi is. When you understand who Ship Tooshi is he actually who he says he is? Who's the guy behind the gold mask? Is he actually a certified crypto billionaire? Is he an early Bitcoin whale? Is he the top Shiba Inu holder? And I think he's demonstrated and proved that that's exactly who he is through the New York Times billboards, through the platinum sponsor with NFT NYC, and through the platinum sponsor with Karate Combat, where Joe Rogan and some of the biggest people in the space are trying to figure out who is Ship Tooshi. If you look at that, and if we go look at the charts, for one, the chart's actually pretty interesting because it's demonstrated that it has staying power, and usually charts, they pump, they dump, and they're not able to come back. But Squidgrow keeps coming back, and it has a certified crypto billionaire who probably has hundreds of millions of dollars funding his own project, doing the marketing, reaching out to influencers, paying the top people for the top utilities, seeking to build the next best thing in DeFi. I think people just don't see it, right? I think it just sounds too good to be true that this guy's funding his own project, that he's not doing it for money, that he's a certified crypto billionaire, that he has hundreds of millions of dollars, that he's funding his own project. It just sounds too good to be true. But for me, when it comes to understanding that, it's an extremely safe play because you know your money's safe and you know the backing behind it. You're not going to run out of runway. Obviously, runway is the amount of funding that has to fuel the project forward. A lot of projects, even if they do well, they only have so much runway to spend on a utility and on marketing before they run out of money and the project dies. This project has a crypto billionaire marketing it. Silent Swap is a massive utility. Obviously, the ability to transfer funds while protecting your privacy and without losing custody of your funds is a massive thing that many people are going to want to use. So depending on the portions of the revenue going back to the charts, that could be potentially massive. It's only going to take one of these utilities that Ship Tooshi's pursuing. And if he has a lot of money, which obviously he does, he can just keep pursuing new utilities and adding them to the ecosystem, and all of those are going to fuel the charts. So to be behind somebody like that who has this massive presence, this massive power, it's in my mind, as I went down to Austin, I was like, oh, we may not even know what it might be that takes Squidgrow to the next level, that causes it to do what everybody wants it to do. Obviously, people who hold Squidgrow, they want to see the price go parabolic. Obviously, the team can't talk about that, but that's what people want. They want the price to go insane. You can do that through a pump and then the project dies, you know, like with the meme token, or you can do that through real utilities. To have the ability to be at an event that Joe Rogan's at, that celebrities are at, that some of the biggest people, not just in DeFi, but also outside of DeFi are at, they're hearing about Squidgrow, they see who Ship Tooshi is. This is going to lead to mass awareness of the brand and of what he's doing. And then with it just comes successful utilities feeding the project, and then people will have the expectation of profit. That'll lead to people buying and holding the token, which will lead to it going on another run. Because of the chart, because it's established itself, it's established a floor, it's established a ceiling of sentiment, then I believe that it's just a matter of time, especially with the bull run we have going, that Squidgrow is going to do well for the people that are getting into it. Obviously, there's no way to know the future. It's just based off of probabilities and your belief in the project, in what it is they're doing, in the funding of the project. Squidgrow is a massive opportunity. It's nothing's guaranteed, but it has so much potential because it has Ship Tooshi behind it, and because Ship Tooshi has a reach and a capacity that projects they wish they had. The funding that Ship Tooshi has, the influence that he has, the power that he has, the reach that he has. These are just facts. He's demonstrated it through New York. He's demonstrated it through Austin, which is why I can feel very safe and confident to tell people that, hey, Squidgrow seems like a very good play. In my opinion, I could see a 10x doesn't sound crazy. A 66x doesn't sound insane. I think that one of the major components to the success of Squidgrow is going to keep seeking and building these extremely needed utilities that most projects can't even try to approach, that Ship can, as far as Silent Swap, as far as maybe new types of blockchains. I don't know what he has in the line. I just know that because of who he is, he's always going to be seeking what is the best new utility that's needed, that I can do, that people are saying can't be done. You always got to keep in mind all the other holders, what everybody else is holding, that especially the top whales. Top holders aren't holding insanely massive amounts, 70,000 to 100,000, 40,000. Some people, they can get that position easily, and you could be a top 50 whale if you make good money and you build your position over time. My personal opinion, if I could, would probably be about 5 to 10K in this, because then you see a 10K, you're sitting at 100K. You you see at 20K, obviously you're going to be sitting at 200. So 5 to 10K would be a really good number if that opportunity finally happens. For me, because he has so much money to fuel his own project, it just seems like a matter of time, a matter of trial and error. How many times do you figure out what works, what doesn't work, what helps the project, what doesn't help the project, before you finally start to see the answers and you have the money to keep pursuing new opportunities. So I just want to give you guys an opportunity to decide for yourself if you believe in the project, whether you're super bullish or whether you're not. It's up to you to decide for yourself because it is a risk. I just feel very confident in telling people about Squidgrow and its potential.